Hello. I've dragged this one out with me. We are in Petworth. We've escaped. We've left the teenagers. Darling, you're looking like a weirdo at me.
Shell shocked.
You're shell shocked to be on camera. We've left the teenagers in charge of the puppies while the windscreen wipers going. When we got in the car, it was literally a hailstorm, wasn't it?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh.
What's that?
Vehicle will shut down unless brake is pressed to start engine. That's okay. Sigh's just complimented me for the first time in our marriage on my driving. We almost had an incident. Somebody pulled out of the garden centre straight in front of me, and there was a man standing on that side of the road, and I had to swerve to avoid him and swerve to avoid being hit.
And she swerved beautifully.
I swerved beautifully, but actually it's this car. It's really steady. It's really steady, isn't it? Like in the Discovery, we were discussing this the other day. So I said, do you prefer this to the Discovery? And I said, yeah, but no, but because I prefer the Discovery boot. I prefer the way it opens. The Discovery boot opens like that, and
do you think if we
and it's flat as a pancake.
Do you think if we gave this Defender a good plug, that Land Rover might give us another one?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
there we are.
No.
But it
No.
is bloody good.
But I would like to. Would like to go and take this off road. I think we've got a thing. We've got a thing. We need to go and do that, darling. We need to go and do that. But for stability and for drive, this hands down is wonderful. Like, it's so steady, and so we swerved graciously and avoided having an accident, and we are here in Petworth. I'm hoping it's going to stop hailing / raining, because there is a thing at Petworth House.
What thing?
Well, exactly, that's why I've called it a thing. My phone doesn't have any Wi-Fi reception here, so I can't look up what the thing is that we're coming to, but we're coming to a thing, and I'm taking you with us. Basically, Petworth House is owned by the National Trust, and they have got an event, and there's stall holders, and there's basically like the start of spring and a new season, and so we're going to go and have a wander around. We're going to have a look, and I'm going to take you with us. But it is wet and windy, so there might not be very much talking. I might just be showing, because you can't talk on camera when it's windy. But anyway, let's go.
Off we go.
Off we go. We are inside Petworth House. I love it here. I just love it. I can never tire of coming to look around this beautiful house. This wallpaper gets me every time. How stunning is that? The paintings, the collection of artwork here is unbelievable. It is really, really worth a visit. And there's a talk in a minute about Henry VIII, and Sigh is very excited about that because he's passionate about Henry VIII. The children are too, so that will be really interesting to listen to that. Let's have a look round. We are in the carved room ready for the Henry VIII talk. The painting is there behind me. This place is just amazing, and as I was walking around I was thinking that I should remind you all to go and see what's on your doorstep. We are so lucky that this is really close to us at home, where we live, but we often don't take the time to go and see what's local to us. We'll go and do a day trip and go somewhere else, and you know, when we're on holiday we'll go and do things, but actually remember to go and look at the things that are on your doorstep. Really lucky that we had a spare afternoon and we could come here and enjoy having, you know, a tour of Petworth House and enjoy what's on our doorstep. Now in here.
That's interesting, that's rainwater.
That is rainwater. It's so fascinating. And I've just been looking up at the ceilings. I mean, look. This bit was obviously added on. It's just fascinating. The history. Chapel Court. The sun has come out, but it's still blooming cold. We've got hot chocolate to warm up. I feel so lucky that we have Petworth on our doorstep. So I was spying in their antique shops. Heather Denim is a lovely shop. There is the church here in Petworth, and then Petworth House is just behind. We're just having an evening walk. Mama, wait for us! They're behind. I have walked ahead because they were having discussions about war and cost of living crisis and all those sorts of conversations. But we have been out walking for 2 hours and we got back from Petworth. We had such a lovely time. The sun has been shining ever since, and we thought, why not go and have a lovely, lovely evening walk? So that is what we're doing. Look, you can't see it, which is such a shame. The sunset, I don't know if I go that way. No. I don't think. There. Beautiful sky there. But the moon is almost full, and the colour of the sky over there, I will try and take a photo of it and see if I can capture it. There's a tope monument up there. It's just stunning. It's a very nice start to the Easter holidays, and I so love it when we can get out and have lovely long walks and lots of fresh air, and just seeing, I saw one bluebell, and these bluebell woods are incredible. So I shall bring you back up here when I can, when they're out looking amazing. But for now, I'm going to join the rest of the family and enjoy the rest of our walk home.
They'll probably come back down here. They want to. Come back round here. They've seen us. Stay still.
Hello. It is the most lovely evening and I'm out for a walk again. The last time I chatted to you, I was out for a walk in the evening as well. I have had a super busy day. Sunday, I haven't done a normal Sunday roast, but I have filmed 2 wild garlic recipes. One of the puppies, Hector, has gone off to his new home, and he has got the most gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous home. Basically, I discovered this morning, one's an Instagram friend, one's a TikTok friend, and one is a Facebook friend, the homes that the puppies were all going to. And this was an Instagram home. I have known Caroline since the very, very, very early days of ours, Charlie. It's got to be about 5 years. And her mummy has got Hector. And my goodness, she cried and said, Charlie, thank you for letting me have him. He has gone to such a wonderful home, and it's just lovely. It's so lovely. So, I mean, it was emotional, but also it's hard work. I was up at 5:30 this morning with them, and it's just quite full on. Wonderful, but full on. And somebody said, Does the mummy get upset when the puppies leave? I think Florence is out with me right now. I think she's relieved. Like, Flo, come on, darling. Florence! Completely ignoring me and running across the bridge. Come on, Flo, we're going this way. She is sticking to me like glue, and as if to say, get them away from me. And when they go to try and feed on her, she actually sort of turns and growls and pushes them away, as if to say, you've had your fill, enough. The bar is closed. And so it's amazing how nature, they just handle things differently. Like, we get all emotional, we get upset, but as Gus says, Gus is really kind of direct. It's like, it's a circle of life. You know, pull yourself together. It's a circle of life. And, you know, dogs, they do their thing. And then, of course, she's going to feel it. But actually, the puppies are spread out quite nicely. Them going to their new homes. One today, one in a few days' time, and then one in a couple of weeks. So actually, it's well planned. But I didn't plan it. It just sort of happened that way. They've all had their vaccines, been wormed, been microchipped, done all of that jazz. So that was this morning. And then Coco's had a friend staying as well. And they sweetly rode together. So I haven't ridden this weekend. My horse has been ridden by my daughter's friend. But you know what? It's so lovely to see them going off, nattering and giggling and happy. And it's just perfect. Perfect. And I did want to do a bit of gardening, but that didn't happen. Laundry, jobs, couple. I had an abundance of wild garlic. A friend gave me some, so I filmed, I mentioned that. I filmed those recipes because I didn't want those to go to waste. And yeah, that's kind of been my day. Oh, Santana's had the physio today. She's come, she's really pleased with her progress. And Coco and I took her for a drive. She loaded first time, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Don't want to get complacent about the whole thing. But, I mean, from where we were literally a week ago, Miles was here a week ago, not Miles. Alec Miles was here a week ago. And it's brilliant, really brilliant. Look, it really does feel like spring, although the forecast, I can't get too excited. The forecast is not so great, which is a bit miserable. I'm heading to London tomorrow. Archie is in charge of the puppies. Bless him. I did say to him he could come with me, and I've got a friend that could come and do pups, but he's going to do it. And I am going up to Trinny London, to the Trinny studio. They've got a new product. I believe it's an eyeliner that I'm going to try. And going into the studio, which is very, very exciting. It's so lovely to be invited back up. So I thought I would take you with me. I've got a couple of errands to do in London, so we can do those together. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my walk with my dogs and chat to you tomorrow when we're getting ready for London. You might wonder where Penny is. Penny is at home. She's had a bath. She has been up to all sorts this afternoon. I'm not quite sure what she's been up to, but she came home covered in mud. I mean, literally covered in mud. I had to actually soak her to get the mud off. And Tess started our walk, and then she sort of got halfway up the lane, and she stopped. And I looked at her, and she looked at me. And she turned and went home. So I called the children and said Tess is on her way back. Si's actually in the office. He has, it's been a quiet Sunday. He said, darling, I've got so much to catch up on. Do you mind? And I said, no, I don't mind. Look at that blossom. So exciting. So he has spent the day in the office. And that's why I'm on a walk with just 2 dogs and by myself. But do you know what? It's quite nice. Getting ready to go to London, and I thought I'd wear these boots this time. And when I wear boots, long boots and wellies, I do this with my socks. So I just, yeah, fold my jeans around when I'm wearing skinnies, and I do that, and that way I find, I'm tripping over my slippers, that way I find it just works better. I need to close that. I am wearing this, just a simple, it's really old, I love this, so it's just really simple and pretty and easy to wear. It's from Bowden, and I just love a little bit of a frill. I hate overheating in London, and I've got a little bit of running around to do. I'm driving. And then this is my jacket from by Cat, which I just adore. Any opportunity to wear it. At the moment I am. And then I'm going with this scarf because I love the tones, and it's all very tonal at the moment, but I thought it's about fashion sandwiches, so getting like having like, so my fashion sandwich is this sort of camel colour linking in with the camel on my boots. That's my fashion sandwich, and then you've got different things going on in the middle. It's all about the sandwich at the moment. And then this handbag is a present. Hicks and Hyde sent it to me as a thank you, and actually it is just perfect for little days out. And you've got two straps, so you can go with the shoulder one, or you can go with the crossbody, or you can go with a double whammy of both the straps. And actually I'm heading to London now, but Simon and I are going on our annual work trip, which I gate crashed, to Barcelona later in April, and this bag is going to be so useful for that, because my other little navy handbag that I have taken in previous years I've actually given to my daughter. So this style of handbag is very, very trendy at the moment. A huge thank you to Hicks and Hyde for sending one to me, and I will leave this linked down below, and I also have my discount code for Hicks and Hyde, which I will pop on the screen here as well. They are such a lovely business to work with, and a gorgeous handbag. So let's head up to London. Just arrived in London, and you can't, well, I think you can just about see it. Actually, the yellow building behind me is Alec Drew, the picture framers, and those that have been watching for a while know that I took some pictures in, was it before Christmas with Sigh? I think it was before Christmas. We were up in London. Actually, yes, it was the end of November. And they're ready to pick up, so I'm going to go and pick those up first. I've got a few errands to do before going to Trinny London, which is very exciting. So I'm going to rush around, do my errands. Hopefully I get them all done before my appointment. That's my plan, although I have just been stuck on 2 phone calls, one with my brother and one with my son, sat here in the car for the last 20 minutes. I don't have quite as much time as I had before, but anyway, it's fine. It was important conversations we were having. Archie's revising for exams for when he goes back to school, and we were talking about revision plans and plans for the future. It's so important to make time as a mother to chat to your children, and when they want to talk to you, you listen. So I was like, yeah, it's eating into my shopping time, darling, but it's totally fine. We can have this conversation. You want to have this conversation now, and I will sit here and listen to you. And he's in charge of the puppies too, so the least I can do is sit here and listen to him. Anyway, let's go and do some shopping and errands. So the first errand is done. Picture frames are framed and in the boot of the car. He is so clever. He is so clever. I'll show you properly when I get home. He's done a beautiful job. And now I'm just heading to Peter Jones to pick up a couple of things in there, and then skedaddle back down to the Trinny London Studio and see the girls, try the new product, and then might have time to do something else quickly, which is involving feet, if there's time, and then head back to Sussex. That is my plan. So Archie's seeing a friend later on, so I need to go back and take over puppy duties. I would just recommend looking straight ahead and then just really lightly, just as I was doing small strokes, just start building that line diagonally.
We'll do the wing after.
So I would say you almost want to come in.
You can even go like back and forth slightly on the point into that flick.
I think especially in your eyes.
Brighten slightly.
I've never done. I did the waterline once. It looked so bad. I never did it.
I never do the waterline because I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller.
Me too.
Yeah.
And that's why it's my goodness. I just love it in there. I love it. I'm going to chat to you and hide here for a mo. We've tried new blusher. It's called Here, and new colour on the lips, which is very, very exciting. And an eyeliner masterclass. I mean, just heavenly. I will fill you in at home properly, but we're now going to go shoe shopping. Okay, I'm in Blue Velvet. I just worked out that I have been shopping for shoes here for like 24 years. But what do we think of these? They are so comfy. I rather like them. I think they'll be, actually I can't see, I think they'd be rather good with dresses and skirts and shorts. Yes. Quite tempted by them. So I'm rather tempted by these navy ballet shoes as well. So pretty. I am about to head back to Sussex, but I've just had the most gorgeous couple of hours. It's such a treat to come up to London, and the girls at the Trinny London Studio are an absolute credit to Trinny. The products are amazing. I'm going to show you the eyeliners properly at home, but I think as we mature, as we age, we need to kind of adapt. I have never been taught properly how to put eyeliner on, so it was really, really helpful. I always learn so much when I go up there. You know, just the champagne one, I'll show you properly at home on your waterline. It's just amazing, and I would never have been brave enough to choose this colour as a blusher, but actually I think it's really good. Little bit scary on my lips, but actually I think I just need to get braver. It's not scary on my lips, I just need to get used to wearing a little bit of colour, and actually it's fun, it's spring, it's summer, and actually I think it's making me look, I don't know, I've got a glow on anyway. I did a little bit of shopping. Got 2 pairs of shoes. Blue Velvet is the best for shoes. It's actually around the corner. I mean, it's literally just there. So that was really good. I'll show you the shoes properly at home. And then I just popped into M&S to get some fruit and some nuts to snack on the way home. Having listened to ultra processed people, and I definitely have been comfort eating in the last couple of months. I have put on a few pounds, and I was really slim before, I know that, but it's about being aware. And I have definitely, I mean, I am a chocolate girl. I definitely have been using chocolate for like a sugar rush, and that's not great. I have stopped the full fat Coke now, you'll be pleased to hear that. But when you realise you've consumed 3 cream eggs in a day, yes, maybe need to ease off the chocolate. And I think because things have been quite emotional and quite stressful, I have been reaching for comfort food, which I never normally have done. So I'm just being aware and I'm being mindful. So I went for healthy snacks rather than stopping at a petrol station and getting a packet of crisps and a bar of chocolate, which is normally what I would do. It's about making more conscious, healthier decisions. That is my plan going forward. Anyway, I've just had such a gorgeous time. So I'm going to head back, relieve Arch of the puppy duties. He's organised to go and see a friend later this afternoon. And it's just been gorgeous. It's so lovely, and just I think sometimes it's nice to change things up. It's a really nice way to start the week. When I got the email saying, would you like to come and try the new products, I was like, yes, absolutely I would. And I was never like, until I was shown how to use the Trinny London makeup products. Actually, you can just book an appointment at the London studio, or with, you know, you can go into Liberty, you can go into Phoenix, you can go into you know, one of those and ask how the products are used, where to put them. They're really great, they're really clever, and Trinny really has thought of everything. The eyeliner is quite something else. It's not any old eyeliner, it is magnificent, because one, well, for lots of reasons, but there's one very clever thing which I will show you probably tomorrow when I'm putting my makeup on. I'm not rushing tomorrow morning, so we can sit down and spend a bit of time then. So anyway, I'm stop waffling and hit the road. I'm back from London and feeding the dogs. There are 2 of them. Tess has actually wolfed hers down so quickly, she's disappeared off. But I got the most lovely delivery from a local company, local to me in Sussex, very local, which is so lovely. Dachshund Superfood. And this is what they've just shared that with some kibble. Is it called kibble? This is free-range turkey with parsley, paprika, nettles, zucchini and pumpkin. Oh my goodness. A complete pet food for puppies and growing dogs. And they had that and they shared that, and then they had a bit of meat too. I like to mix up a bit of meat with some kibble for them, if it's called kibble. And she sent this box. The address label is so cute, but I can't show it to you because I'd be sharing my address with you, and I'm always getting told off for sharing our address online, which I mustn't do. But occasionally I'll show you the front of a box by mistake and it will have our address. But she sent me this box of goodies for the dogs, which is so kind. They wolfed that down at a rate of knots, and they were all waiting for me, you know, to hurry up and put their food down. So this is free-range chicken, Scottish salmon. Oh my goodness, it's got asparagus in it. Dill, spinach, fennel, asparagus and tomato. Wowee. English country duck, and this is Angus beef. So a wonderful selection. And then puppy turkey bake with brown rice and veggies, and this is a chicken and sweet potato casserole. So I've just given the bigger girls this, and then pups, where are they? So we need 2 here. I don't know where they are. Girls, where are you? There's one. Where's your sister? Where's your sister gone? Where is she? I don't know where she is. He's a little one. He's a little one. So I shall leave Dachshund Superfood linked down below, and yes, I'm going to enjoy. So I shall leave Dachshund Superfood linked down below. These guys are very, very happy. They're literally clean bowls, as quick as I've ever seen them eat before. So, oh, Sausage Dog Hotel. 5-star licensed, exclusive for Dachshunds, established since 2010. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that there was a Sausage Dog Hotel. Rest and rehabilitation, if they've had surgery. Luxury daycare and home boarding. And local to us. So I could actually put my sausages in there rather than having a house sitter. Well, that's very good to know. So there we are. I need to go and do the horses. That's what we're going to go and do now, little one. Yes, yes, yes. I completely and utterly failed to vlog yesterday. I had great intentions. It was going to be like a organised morning. It was all going to be cool, calm, collected. I had a podcast recording, and that was the only thing that I had planned. And then suddenly, 7 o'clock yesterday morning, things took a turn. And oh my goodness, I was at 11 o'clock. I was supposed to be sitting down recording. And I lost a puppy. I had Archie messaging me, Gus messaging me. And it was mayhem. And I only just managed to have a shower and put my makeup on, so there was absolutely no chance of me vlogging yesterday. I wanted to share with you the Trinny products. Now I've got my hair in crazy rollers because I've actually got a photo shoot today up in London, and so I thought, wanted to try and get as much volume in the hair as possible. And I'm okay for time. I'm not in a rush. I don't have masses of time, but we've got a bit of time. Makeup brushes. I washed these last night, and if you want me to share with you how I wash my makeup brushes, let me know in the comments down below and I will do a makeup brush. But you might be like, Charlie, we really don't need you to teach us how to wash our makeup brushes. Thank you very much. I get it. It's really good for me to get feedback from you guys as to what you want, and that's super, super helpful. These makeup brushes are from Adorn You, and they gifted them to me. They put my name on them, but I use them every single day. And it is important to wash your makeup brushes. Now, I'm going to quickly do like foundation and stuff because you've seen me do it 1,000 times. I'm going to quickly do that, and then I'll come back and show you the new products. I've put my base on, and I've got a funny bit of hair doing crazy things. Now we are going in with this, which is Solar, something like that. And I just pop that up here. And I had a friend that came for lunch yesterday, and she was like, what, you've done all of that stuff this morning? I was like, yep, it has been crazy. But James, who I interviewed on my podcast, and I'm really sorry, podcast episodes are going to be erratic at the moment. I have made an executive decision that I will do episodes as and when I can. I find it quite hard work to find people. Like, if anybody wants to come and chat to me, just drop me a message. I find it quite hard to time consuming to be messaging lots of people back and forth to record podcast episodes, and because life has been somewhat crazy recently, that's one thing that I've just taken like my eye off the ball on. So I haven't got people lined up to come and chat to me, so there's just going to be erratic episodes of the podcast. It's not going to be regular at the moment. It will be in the future, in the fullness of time, but you guys keep saying, Charlie, be kind to yourself. So I am. And that's one thing that I've just taken, but like not as a top priority. Anyway, this is Pia. And if somebody had told me that I would be loving this colour, I would have thought that they were totally and utterly insane. But the Trinny girls are amazing. And this colour is awesome. So we're going to pop some up here and blend it in. It is quite a bold colour, but actually I think it's really fun for spring, and it blends in beautifully. Don't I look like I'm I don't know, fancy dress? I'm not sure what it is, but we're just going to blend it in, and you will see that actually it's not so scary. And that is what I think is so lovely about the Trinny products. They are really versatile because this is a lip to cheek, so you can use it on your lips too. And look, it just gives a really lovely, like, flushed spring look without being like crazy scary, and actually enhances my cheekbones quite nicely. So I rather love that. I don't know what I'm going to put on my lips. These brush sets are so clever. So this is the lip one. So let's maybe put a little bit of this on with a little bit of my regular stuff. And this isn't me complaining at all, because your orders are amazing, and I love them and they mean the world to me. But I had a flurry of granola orders, and so I spent yesterday as well, rather than vlogging, making and bagging up granola and packing up orders. So on my way this morning, I am going to head to the post office to get those orders all sent out. So thank you. Your orders mean the absolute world to me, but I was fresh out of granola, so I had to stock up my supplies and start making it. So that I have done. Actually, I need to put my makeup in a bag to take to London with me. So I'm just going to put all those that I want to one side for a moment. Another reason why I didn't vlog yesterday was there were tears. There were quite a few tears. I didn't want to cry yesterday, but there were tears. Dad's furniture came down from his home. The Junk Monkey, they are the nicest guys in the world. They have been so kind and so patient with me. But I'm selling some of the furniture at auction, and we decided that actually it would be best, like, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it out of situ, and just see if there were any items that we wanted to keep. I wanted to look at it. I didn't want to be rushed. I wanted to take my time. So they kindly brought it down. I met them and Will at Bellman's. We went through Dad's things and worked out what we were selling and what have you. And I came home and I had a really good cry. And I'm not going to cry now. I got it out of my system. But sometimes it's important. And I am finding this process really painful. We're almost there. There's just, well, the items to be sold, and then there's a couple of other things that are outstanding, as well as all the financial side of things, which the lovely solicitor is dealing with. So yeah, there were tears yesterday. So I thought, you know what? I'm just not even going to vlog because I was feeling really drained last night and tired. And I thought, you know what? You need to just switch off. So we watched TV as a family and I had an early night. Now let's talk about this, because this really is the most exciting thing ever. This is Trinny's, what does she call it? Line to Define. The names are just so clever. This is Chantal and this is a bronze shimmer. Now they also have a blue, like an indigo. They have a bronzo dark green. They have a champagne shimmer. We're going to use that today. And then a black, which is called Charros. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this is what is so clever. So you take the lid off. It's retractable. And then this is the best bit. This is why I love the Trinny products so much, because she's thought about everything. Like, these are magnetic. I mean, how clever is that? And then you can just take that in your handbag. You don't need to take the whole set unless you want to take the whole set. You've got lip, line, and like eyeshadow brush all in one. It's just genius. Anyway, this, you're like, Charlie, get on and tell us what this is. This is a sharpener. This is a sharpener. And it's so funny. Coco actually borrowed my eyeliner and my pencil, and she'd sharpened it, but she'd missed the bin. And I was so irritated, like, how can you miss a bit? Like, first of all, you're pinching my eyeliner. Second, you're using my sharpener. And third, you've missed the bin. But this is so clever because you don't ever need to have a blunt pencil. You don't need to be like, where's my sharpener? It's attached, and that is your eyeliner sharpener. And then with perfectly sharp, let's just wipe that excess on there, pop that back in the end so you don't lose it, and then apply your eyeliner. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do this with you guys, so I might just insert the clips from the masterclass itself because it's a little bit tricky. I think maybe I'm blind and I need to go to the opticians because I have to get really close to the mirror to put my eyeliner on, and that's going to be scary for you guys if I literally come in that close. So I'm going to do this and then I will talk through the flick bit once I've done that bit. I just realised I'm pretty useless at this, that I probably should have put a little bit of eyeshadow on first. So this is Wisdom, and I'm just going to go in with my finger, and then we'll use a little brush in a minute just to give a little bit of something on there. I should have done this before putting my eyeliner on, but we can go back over with the eyeliner in a mo. And then taking a little brush which says shade, literally just go over like that. So then using the champagne one, this is what's so clever. So I've just put a little bit of eyeliner above along there and then under. Just, I find under works well for me. But this is so clever. So this is this lovely champagne shade, and you can put it in the corner here. Sorry, I'm covering up my mouth. You can put it in the corner here. You can go along your waterline here, and it just makes your eyes pop, and it just highlights them. And then you can also put it up here as well, which is very, very clever. So just very, very gently in there, like so. So these eyeliners are really, really clever, and it was such a treat to be invited up to the masterclass at the Trinny London Studio. Anyone can book in, and I highly recommend it because, guys, I have learned so much. They are the nicest team. I am not just saying that. They are just gorgeous and really knowledgeable, and I think really, really fun products. So I'm going to put my mascara on. I love this mascara, you guys know that. The Trinny one's okay, but this I think is in a different league, particularly for my crazy life with animals. I know it's sunny at the moment, but it's gonna rain later. So I'm gonna pop the rest of my makeup on and then head up to London, and I will chat to you later. I should share this with you too. These are Clarins Self Tan Drops, Golden Glow Booster. And I popped a little bit of that in with my moisturiser, and I put that on last night before I went to bed. Make sure you wash your hands, just to give myself a little bit of a healthy glow, because we need a bit of a glow at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to crack on and chat to you later on. I'm going to chat to you back up here because I'm escaping the mayhem that is downstairs. I had a really great day in London, lunch at the Ivy. It was such a treat, and then it turned into craziness. I had to pick up Coco from school, came back, the hairdresser was here. He comes and cuts everyone's hair, so I've just had a bit of a trim. Coco's like, "Mummy, I don't like it so short," but it grows pretty quickly, and he comes every 6 weeks, so it's better if I go shorter, and then like in a week or so it's a perfect length, I think. What do you think of it so short? He took a little bit more off the front just to give it a bit more shape, and I think I quite like it. Anyhow, I forgot to show you the flick with the eyeliner. I don't know why I'm waving my hands around, but I need to perfect this, guys, okay? But the secret is to go here, and it's like a little tick up. But then you connect it from here, and you like fill it in, sort of like that. And then you use this one. This one? No, that's lips. Use that one just to blend it out so it looks soft. That is what you do. I think I forgot to show that to you yesterday because I don't know. Scatty, losing my marbles. I'm just gonna balance out the other side, just like so. So yeah, I picked Coco up from school. Dan, our hairdresser, was here doing everybody, and then we have friends for dinner. So I did a food shop. I pulled out the freezer a goulash that I had made months ago, and I was like, that will serve us and plenty left over. So I can do that with rice, I can do that with broccoli, I can do that with sour cream. And then I actually completely and utterly cheated and bought a couple of puddings from M&S on King's Road. So after lunch I whizzed into M&S, did the food shop, got the car, picked it up, drove to school, came back, everyone had their hair cut, and as our friends arrived, I was vacuuming the hair up off the floor. I put the goulash in the Arga to heat through, but I hadn't really done anything else. And that is when you've got really good friends, it doesn't matter if you're like rushing around like a maniac. I just got them to sit down at the kitchen island, gave them a drink and some nibbles, and everybody was happy. But we had a really super evening and ended up playing games, really fun games. Yeah, it was good, and their children are similar ages to ours, so it was a very happy, jolly evening. Just popping on some hand cream. Now, this morning I've been rushing around like a maniac too. It's school holidays and it's really tricky to vlog at the same time. I have just cancelled Coco's riding lesson this afternoon because it's 58-mile-an-hour winds. And I don't think, so I've booked in to take Santana to actually the guy that we bought her from for a lesson, and just, I thought it was a really good idea to just, he's local, he's sort of, he's 20 minutes from here, 20-minute journey, a lesson, and then back. And if we have a problem loading her, which we shouldn't do, it would be easy. I think we're going to go tomorrow instead. So hopefully that is easy peasy. But I just don't think there's any point taking her if it's windy and miserable and, you know, really windy, towing a trailer with a nervy horse. I think is not fair on her. So I have said no to that. Coco's Archer's had the dentist and the hygienist. Coco has just gone off with 2 old school friends from her previous school, and I'm going to be doing mum taxi this afternoon. So I thought I would just come and chat to you, and I am going to go downstairs and get everything ready for the little girl that's leaving. Her new family are going to be here in about 20 minutes or so. I just need to get everything ready for her to go off to her new family. So I sent her with food and something that smells of hair, so she'll have a piece of vet bed, and her paperwork and things like that. So I'm just going to go and get that ready and have some snuggles with her. But I've been rushing like such a maniac this morning. Now I'm using Pia again. I'm going to put a little bit more on my lips. This is awesome. I really love it. This blended with now if the Trinny lip products bleed, you need to use, because I asked the girls the other day, because a friend says, oh Charlie, I'm struggling with it bleeding. You use a little bit of Miracle Blur and that stops it, but you also use no, that one. You use that to do like the edge, and with the Miracle Blur it doesn't bleed. But actually I am using a combination of the Pia, which is lip to cheek, with my Bobbi Brown, and this is In the Buff, and I love the texture of this, but the Pia just gives a little bit of colour, a little bit more colour than this, so it's natural but with a little bit more. And I've got the same on my cheeks, so that is that, with fresh hair. And this is, I've got this in green, but actually I bought it yesterday. This is from Jigsaw, and I just find their tank tops really useful at this time of year when you don't want to have a heavy knit but you just need a little extra layer. So I've got this already in the green, which I bought a couple of years ago, and I had half an hour on the King's Road yesterday, and so I grabbed this. I'm sorry, I'm fluffing with my hair a lot, but I'm actually really pleased with the way he's cut it. So anyway, I'm going to go downstairs and get everything ready for little Susie, who's leaving. This little one is off soon. I've got a bag here with all of her bits to go with her. Yes, last cuddles. She's so sweet. They've been up to all sorts. They've been hiding under the sofa in the children's nursery. They've been playing. And where's your little friend? Here she is. Here she is. It's so sweet. I'm looking out for the car because they're going to be here any minute. She's Very, very, very gorgeous. I'm going to close that door so they can't go and hide under the sofas again. They had so much fun this morning. It's so wet and miserable out there that they've just been running riot. I can't really put you outside. You went outside for a little bit, didn't you? Yes, you did. You did. Gorgeous puppies. I don't know where the time's gone. People have messaged me like, where's 8 weeks gone, Charlie? I know. I don't know where 8 weeks has gone. An awful lot has happened in 8 weeks. You guys gorgeous. That is Florence saying, actually, Mummy, could you pick me up? Can we have a cuddle with me? Can we have a cuddle with me? Yes. Do you want to say hello to everybody? You are the cleverest mummy in the world. Yes, you are. Yes, 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 you are. You are gorgeous. You are gorgeous. I'm really pleased I cancelled riding. The weather is hideous. I really, really hope it brightens up soon because it's pretty miserable. Sorry, the dogs are all milling around here. Little Susie went off to her new home this morning, and they're such a lovely family. She's going to be very, very happy and spoilt. I have got the post in, and I ordered, and I have a discount code with them, which is very exciting. They sent me a lovely, gorgeous, gorgeous soap from Lavender Hill. Now, I shared these tops with you. I have a navy and a black one. And you guys know I wear white long sleeve t-shirts the whole time. Now my regular white long sleeve t-shirts are from H&M, and I do workouts in them. I wear them under my polo necks. I do the horses in them every morning. I live in them. But I thought it was time to have a nice smart pair. So I've actually ordered 2, and I will leave my discount code here on the screen and link down below. Because these ones aren't going to be for horses. Oh, little pup's got the tissue paper. No, I know that's quite a fun game, but quite messy too. You've got to add your teddy by my feet. You can play with that. I thought it'd be nice to actually have a smart couple of white long sleeve t-shirts that I don't do workouts in, or the horses. And these are so lovely and really beautiful, soft, gorgeous cotton. And the black long sleeve one, I wore it to Cheltenham. I've actually worn it to Dad's funeral, to another funeral. I've worn it under like dark clothes. So useful and so soft and so gorgeous. But I'm going to leave this vlog here because I think it's getting really long, and I'm sorry it hasn't been. Well, I don't know, we have been to Petworth, we have been up to London, we went shoe shopping. I did buy, and I will show you like next week's vlog. I might do like a little fashiony bit, but it's getting too long to include that in here. So next week I will show you the shoes that I bought, and we'll make it a little bit of spring fashion, and hopefully this weather's going to improve. But I want to wish you all a very, very happy Easter. If you have got to the end of this video, leave the word chick in the comments below so I know that you've watched the whole thing. And please do hit subscribe if you are new here. I'm going to warm up with a mug of hot water with a squeeze of lemon. Not very exciting, but my favourite drink in the world. And sending lots of love, and I will see you next week.